This is RTV6 News at 5, working for you.
Good evening. I'm Amanda Starantino. Mark Mullins is off tonight. RTV6 is putting out a call to action for you as the community comes together to help employees of a popular restaurant forced to close after a fire. Employees at Country Kitchen are out of a job until repairs are made. Our Megan Sanctorum found out what is being done to help them and how you can get involved.
The restaurant may be closed and boarded up, but outside, people are hard at work, raising money for Country Kitchen employees who unexpectedly found themselves without a job. Insurance will help cover building damage caused by the fire, but the owner tells us her employees still need help, and they're relying on the community to come together and support them.
It'll go toward sustaining the employees that have stayed. You know, some employees had to move on, and I understand that, but yes, the ones that haven't found anything or, trying to hold out for the restaurant to open back up, we're going to try to help as much as possible.
That's why volunteers, employees themselves, and several organizations like RTV6's media partner Radio 1 helped with today's drive-by donation event. They stood along College Avenue waving red buckets and flagging drivers down. Many of the people volunteering and donating today say they want to give back to the place that does so much for their community. The restaurant helps provide food and other items for those in need around the holidays, so some say they didn't think twice about making a donation.
Well, I'm a longtime supporter and customer of Country Kitchen, and when I heard about this on the radio, I thought, this is a very quick and easy way to help out this community institution.
Working for you, Megan Sanctorum, RTV6.
And the donation event is just wrapping up now, but if you missed it and want to help out, you can make a donation through KeyBank. We will have more info on our website. And RTV6 is getting answers for frustrated business owners who reached out to us wanting an update on a construction project they say is slowing things down on the east side. We have learned those businesses will have to wait until summer to see the job completed. Our Troy Washington has the details on the project and tells us how the holdup could hurt business.
Like a ghost town.
Work is slowed down for William Owens.
Bridge is down, and it's definitely taking away a lot of revenue.
He makes money as a mechanic along 38th Street.
You get a few cars that come down through here, but now everybody's having to go down to 42nd or 46th in Arlington just to get around.
Last spring, DPW partnered with NDOT on a $4.5 million bridge project near 38th and Arlington. The repairs and new additions were supposed to be finished by November, but Owens and other business owners are still being blocked by the work in progress.
Don't look like they're really near being done yet.
Before construction started, business owners say this stretch of the road used to see a ton of traffic. That's why they chose to open here.
We were told it would be a few more months before they'd even be ready.
More like 5 more months. RTV is told since it's a railroad project, additional employees were needed, but weren't made available right away. Also, the bridge was in worse condition than anticipated. Then other delays in the cold weather eventually put the entire project on pause.
These are big businesses, big buildings, and they're very expensive to maintain.
In short, these business owners say it's getting hard to stay afloat.
Some of the automotive guys are looking to downsize because they're not going to be able to afford the size places that they have now.
Owens understands why the project is being delayed, but he can't deny the bind he's being put in while he and the rest of the business owners have to wait for things to return to normal. Working for you on the east side, Troy Washington, RTV6.
And business owners tell us they are in disbelief today after learning the cause for the delays and finding out the project is paused and won't be completed until summertime. And the city of Indianapolis is hiring more workers to stay on top of the demand to repair potholes. The 2020 budget includes money for 12 union workers who will work a second shift for the Department of Public Works. They'll be on the job from 4 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. Those jobs are posted right now if you want to apply. Pay will be $18 to $22 an hour plus city benefits. An Indiana lawmaker is trying to reduce sexual violence and stalking on college campuses. He feels schools are not doing enough to protect students. RTV6's Stephanie Wade explains what he wants done to cut down on incidents happening on college campuses.
State Senator Frank Mervan wants every college and university in the state to establish policies on how to address sexual and domestic violence and stalking on campus, an issue that students tell me exists on campuses kids across the state.
I'm doing this for my best friend next to me. I'm doing this for, my niece. I'm doing this for my sister because we are all dealing with this.
Natalie Mendez, along with the Sigma Psi Zeta sorority at IUPUI, have made it their mission to host and participate in events that empower and support people who have been sexually assaulted. Mendez says victims often don't feel comfortable coming forward and fear their school won't do anything about it. That's why State Senator Frank Mervan introduced legislation in hopes of providing victims better support, education of their rights and options, and requires schools designate confidential advisors that provide emergency and ongoing support to victims. At IUPUI alone in 2017, there were 12 reports of rape on the main campus, 10 of fondling. But the Department of Education's Campus Safety and Security doesn't keep track of cases of stalking.
It's a big thing. I almost can't describe how much I hate it and the people that are guilty to it. And that's just bullies, and more than bullies, sexual predators that are picking on our young people in college where they should be seeing the best of the world, not the worst.
Working for you, Stephanie Wade, RTV6.
And to find information about any other college or university, you can go to the U.S. Department of Education's Campus and Security website. We will attach a link at the bottom of this story on the IndyChannel.com and the RTV6 app. It could soon be easier for survivors of child sex crimes to get justice if a 2020 bill becomes law. The Senate bill would create exceptions to the current statute of limitations on sex crimes against minors. And right now, a person can be prosecuted for those crimes only if the victim is currently under the age of 31. The bill would make that qualification not apply if new DNA evidence is discovered, if somebody confesses, or if there's video or audio of the crime. Today, victims advocates said they were happy with the bill, but said there's room for more change.
By the time I did find my voice, the law was not on my side. And I was here to testify for Jenny's Law, and we'll take anything that will move us forward.
The bill passed a Senate committee today and will move to the full Senate. And Carmel police are trying to identify and locate this man. They say Sunday evening, just before 8, he went into the Mellow Mushroom to pick up an online order and punched a fellow customer. The pizza restaurant is located at 2340 East 116th Street. If you know who he is, call Crime Stoppers at 317-262-TIPS. It's a new way to keep track of your personal safety. The app known as Citizen is making its debut in the Midwest right here in Indianapolis. It went online today. The mobile security app allows you to get up-to-date info about incidents ranging from missing persons to fires in your area. The service is 24/7 and is free. The system also has alerts that include videos.
What you find is when people have specific information, it's the best antidote to a generalized fear. Some people avoid this area or that area, mostly because they don't know it, and they don't know how to be safe. They don't know what's actually happening. They just have a generalized fear. But when you can pull up the app, and the app will tell you what's actually happening.
The Citizen app is also currently in use in New York, Philadelphia, Los Angeles, and Baltimore. More safe haven baby boxes will be coming to Indiana. A box will be installed at the end of this month at the White River Township Fire Department headquarters in Greenwood. Boxes are also being delivered this week to Bloomington and Mooresville that will be installed in the coming weeks. Owen County and Evansville are also on the list to get them soon. And just last week, a safe haven baby box was unveiled at the Connorsville Fire Department. This is a picture of that box. The baby boxes are a safe and legal way for parents to surrender infants under Indiana's safe haven law. No questions asked. Still ahead on the news at 5, a big tease from Butler mascot Blue 3. Is he ready to pass the torch? The big announcement expected tomorrow.
And just when you thought the sun wasn't going to come out today, we get a late burst of sunshine. It hasn't moved the needle too much. We're 29 now. That wind out of the southeast at about 8 miles per hour. Several topics. We'll talk about our temperature trend into the weekend. The next storm system that arrives, and it will bring with it rain and snow potential.
Work zones.
Now to Democracy 2020 in the race for governor, and today Governor Eric Holcomb made his re-election bid official. This morning at the Secretary of State's office, Holcomb filed petition signatures from Hoosiers in all of Indiana's 92 counties to earn a place on the 2020 ballot. To make the ballot, his campaign team had to collect 500 signatures from registered voters in each of Indiana's 9 congressional districts. His message to voters:
we want to continue to grow in Indiana, grow opportunity, most importantly. We want Hoosiers to know that they can go as far as they are willing to work to go, and folks who aren't Hoosiers yet, we want them to come and help the state become known as a model throughout the country.
And right now, 2 Democrats are running for the right to challenge Holcomb: former State Health Commissioner Woody Myers and Indianapolis Tech Executive Josh Owens. And it appears we'll be introduced to Butler University's new mascot tomorrow, Butler Blue 4. Current Bulldog mascot Butler Blue 3, or Trip, tipped us off with this tweet and picture this morning. You see a kennel filled with baby toys and the sign "Coming soon" at the Butler Blue #Blue debut. And tomorrow's date, his message said, it looks like mascot orientation will begin soon, with the added note, "You better not touch my stuff." We contacted Butler about Tripp's tweet, and all they would say is that they will have a, quote, exciting announcement early tomorrow morning. Tripp is retiring at the end of this academic year and is currently on his farewell tour, so stay tuned.
I predict a Facebook Live. We'll see him.
That'd be good. Maybe Instagram Live.
Take his new role. Yeah, he's a sensation. Okay, we've got some sunshine late in the day. We'll take that, and we're dry again tomorrow. We'll see a little change here as we go toward the end of the week. But right now, it's been a typical January day, something we can deal with. Love that sunshine. This is out in Greencastle, the campus of DePauw, and looking kind of almost straight west. I didn't want to point the camera right at the sun, otherwise we get a little black dot there that just kind of protects the lens from the bright setting sun. Our chance for rain, not there tomorrow. We're dry. Late Thursday, this is more likely Thursday night that we see rain-snow mix, and then a wintry mix potentially, especially as we get to Saturday. But those are the 2 wet days within our short-term forecast. We'll unveil the 7-day in just a little bit. 7 o'clock Thursday night. I've skipped tomorrow for a second. We'll come back to it. Cloudy skies. Then by 11, you see rain developing southern half of the state, some snow northwest portions of Indiana. I think the best chance for Thursday night into Friday morning for any light snow and any light accumulating snow would be in northwest Indiana, say northwest of a Lafayette to Peru line. A couple of tenths of an inch of snow maybe in Lafayette and Peru. Otherwise, mainly a rain event through Friday, as with temperatures will come back into the lower 40s. We're a long way from that right now. 29 in Indy, 33 in Bedford. Temperature in Greenfield at 27. Average high this time of the year in the mid-30s. We'll be there tomorrow. Now, this is interesting. I love this. Sarah McQueen sent in the pictures, and this is a dog walking group, okay? You got Pearl, Jace, Rue, and Kona. So the first thing you have to do before you go on a walk is get a motivational speech, set the ground rules, then they start walking, and there they are in motion. And what a great night to go out and enjoy. Temperatures in the 20s because it's not that windy. Love that. Temperatures during the day tomorrow with more in the way of cloud cover. We had a lot of clouds today during the first half of the day. Tomorrow, I think consistently more mid to high level clouds. Temperature about 36 for the afternoon high. That wind changing direction, starting to come out of the south. That will have its temperature impact, but still south about 10 miles per hour. May see a little bit higher gusts. Remember, I told you about this yesterday, and then I said I'd remind you. Here's the reminder. Tomorrow night, we may see the space station flyover, clouds willing. 6:35, look just above the southwest horizon. You should pick up a steady white light. It'll move well above the horizon and pass for about 4 minutes before disappearing low in the east-northeast. That's on my Facebook page as well if you need to look at that information again, and we'll remind you tomorrow. Temperatures Thursday pushing 40 degrees. The difference, all the cloud cover that will be in place, 20% chance we'll see any rain showers during the afternoon hours. Colder air hanging to the north and west. That's why I think a little better chance for that rain-snow mix Thursday night. Saturday, chance for rain snow mix, 38 in Indianapolis for the high. Will dry out on Sunday. Temperatures early next week continue to go above average. Temperature 43 Monday. By next Tuesday, 48 for the high. So no major concerns in the forecast. We'll just watch that Thursday night through Saturday evening time period.
Okay, thank you, Kevin. Legendary singers and rock and roll Hall of Famers Daryl Hall and John Oates are coming to Indiana this summer. They announced the dates for a new summer tour day. They'll be at Ruoff Music Center on Wednesday, July 22nd. Tickets go on sale Friday at 10 a.m. And wait, there's more. Rock band Nickelback is also coming to Ruoff this summer. The group announced dates for its All the Right Reasons 2020 tour today. The concert is set for Friday, June 26th. Tickets go on sale Thursday at 10 a.m. Special guests on this tour, Stone Temple Pilots. Are you prepared for tax season? You can start filing next week. What you must have to file your return and how some can do it for free. You're watching RTV6.